Hi everyone, welcome to Technique Tuesday, where today we're going to be learning about faux shaker cards. Shaker cards can look difficult, but they are really easy to create, especially with this method that I'm going to show you. Great impact, little effort. So we are going to recreate the Christmas shaker card. We are using Frank Garcia's Candy Cane Lane collection. We do still have some in stock, different groupings. These are all double-sided sheets, so you can choose whatever side you would like to use. I am using the Santa Claus one, which is called 25. It is double-sided, and I'm choosing to use the Santa Claus side. I'm also going to be using Studio Katia sequences today. You can use any sequences that you want. If you're not into gold sequences, clear sequences will also do the trick. So let's just get right to it. Our card size is 4.25 by 5.5. I've already cut out some of the pieces. So here's our card base. I'm also going to add a frame to this one, just to give it off a little bit of a finished look, but you can keep it no frame if you like. So all you're going to do is the easiest method, clear plastic bag. Most of you would probably have these floating around. These ones are thin, like acetate, so yes, they will crease, but once you've got it all folded over, you should have no trouble. So I've already pre-cut my sheet. It'll be less than 4.25 by 5.5. So I've gone ahead and taken a 1/4 of an inch off each side. And all you're going to do is slide it into your bag. Once that's done, flip it over to the side that you would like to have presented. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold over. Make your creases first before you do any cutting. That way you have your lines to fall back on. So once that's done, that's what that's going to look like. So what you're going to do is we're going to cut this top part off because we don't need all of that. Make sure you leave at least a 1/2 inch. And then you're going to cut the corner piece off just to help it fold a little bit more. Now you can use heavy duty tape if you like. I'm just using regular tape by Kaisercarft. Seems to work just fine. And you're going to put your piece down on one side, and then you're going to put your piece down on the other. Now before you do anything else, you're going to put your sequence in before you start folding it up. And then when you fold, make sure that you have it somewhat laying flat so that your plastic bag doesn't become too bulky. And then go ahead and flip it over. Make sure that your paper is lined up to the corner side of your bag. And then all we're going to do is take off the tape. Let's get that backing off. And then you're going to fold over. And yes, you are going to have a little bit of excess on the back. You can cut that off once you have got it taped down. Just fold that back. Make sure that you've got it taped down nicely. And then you're going to fold this one over. Now you don't have to, but I prefer to put a piece on the back to give it a little bit of stability. So what we're going to do is some more tape. And then you're going to use that piece of cardstock. And you're going to put that in the middle to hold everything down. And there's your shaker portion of the card. So this has got a little bit of flexibility, yet it's still stiff enough that you're not going to have your pieces fall out or come loose because of that nice piece of paper there. So then we're going to stick this down, and your card is pretty much done from here. You can get as fancy as you want in creating your embellishments. There we go. And then we're gonna just put this right center. Now you can leave it like that if you like. I'm choosing to put the frame on just for something a little bit different. And when you do this, make sure that you're putting your tape all the way to the ends. Just for this video, I'm just going to use a little bit less tape. You can even do a mix and match inside of your shaker card if you want to use two different styles of sequences. You can do that. I don't suggest using gems or jewels, as they are a little bit bulky, may not lie flat enough. Doing it this way, you are still able to put this in the mail without too much complications in terms of price. So now we're just going to start adding on our embellishments. Sorry guys, I've lost my glue. Tape on the back here. When you are doing vellum, your glue is the best to use. It will dry clear, and it does stick to the plastic bag that's there, or to acetate if that's what you're using, without too much trouble. Get these on for you. Here I'm using Prism Gold paper. We also have that in stock if you need some. That's just going to fit right in there. Let's put some gold cording on there. There. And then I've just taken 2 wavy banner pieces. These ones happen to be from Hefty Doodle. Our banner, we're going to use some foam tape. I'm going to glue that down. When you use vellum and you're gluing, make sure you're using the sections that are already covering the vellum. That way you don't have any glue marks showing through. Just a tad bit of foam tape. And there you go. Quick card with pretty big impact, and it can be mailed. Hope you enjoyed this week's Technique Tuesday.